Oh no! Oh no! I am the hero of this game. Playing a video game is really weird nowadays. It's supposed that you are the hero, the savior of mankind, and then this is you causing a genocide because one NPC look at you in the wrong way. That's Ludonarrative Dissonance. It happens when the lore of the game says one thing and you are doing the total opposite. An example could be if we made a game about a man who is a caring husband in a traditional household, in a monogamous marriage. But in gameplay, you are basically playing GTA and hooking on with prostitutes. Then, in the cutscene, he's with his family, being the perfect husband without any flaws. Oh, this could actually be a great premise for a movie. But this isn't even the most important thing in this conversation. Even though we like to squeeze the life bar of our enemies with a stick, a chair, or even a water gun, we often forget that our character is the one doing all the work. But who is our character? Do they like what they're doing? Do they enjoy all the bad deeds we are making them commit right now? Well, that depends, because nobody cares. But still, it's worth asking. I asked myself the same question when I was watching a video from one of my favorite content creators at the time. He made good points about how many characters in gaming media have been portrayed for years as complete psychos. The narrative in most games paints our characters as, charismatic people with family, friends and dreams, and then you watch them kill 7 people in the most horrible ways possible. If you look at that, you may think, this guy is a psycho, but it's not their fault, it's how they were written into the campaign. And oh my god, there are a lot of games with these exact characteristics. Hey Link, listen! Yeah, even though this is the most innocent entry in this video, in the Legend of Zelda games, because yes, in these games you are the hero. You kill the bad guys and save the day, but dear god, you really take your sweet time doing it. Poor Zelda is screaming from the top of her lungs for you to save her, and you, as a player, are building a house, doing side quests and living like nothing's happening. And I almost forgot, you are torturing the poor Koroks. You don't have shame, right? I know it's not your fault, except the Koroks part. It's by design, but if you think about it, the immersion is just gone because you're the hero, but also a complete psychopath. Deacon St. John, also known as Dick, is the protagonist of this gun. He is a caring boyfriend, a friend, and a man who lost everything after the zombie apocalypse. And even after those traumatic events, he retained his humanity. And hey, wait, isn't that Dick killing someone in cold blood? Yes, even though the history portrays him as a good guy, he won't break a sweat exterminating another gang for survival. And well, that's normal in a setting like this. But the problem starts when we see him say things like this.
I don't shoot women if I have a choice. Do I have a choice?
And then do things like this. How can someone with such a moral compass do such a heinous acts? This is either the fault of poor character writing or just a big dissonance between history and gameplay. But I will give them credit. Creating a character in a setting like this is quite hard, and if we try to humanize this monster, he's just a traumatized, hypocritical individual and can also kill you, but he's a monster nonetheless, a traumatized one. Big writing, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you don't like the protagonist, the game is great. I wouldn't be his friend, if I were you. But give me a like and subscribe, and I could be your friend. Oh Ellie, poor Ellie. At least you will be a dad. Even though this setting is quite similar to the previous one, The reason why this character is so criticized is because of the last entry in the acclaimed series, The Last of Us Part 2. In this entry, they took a young, well-written character and turned her into a sociopath. And why this tragedy happened? Well, this is the fault of the godlike, progressive writer Neil Druckmann. What did he do with the character? Let's start at the beginning of the game. Everything is normal. It's like a movie. Joel is trying to be a father with his guitar and everything, and bang! He gets slammed in the face with a golf club. For the love of God, who thought this was a great idea? Sure, it's pretty normal in a history to see a beloved character get butchered. I'm looking at you, Aerith. But in this case, the community loved Joel. He was everything to them, and then we see him lie on the floor, destroyed like nothing. And it's thanks to this beautiful creative creation, we are able to see one of the most contradictory behaviors in a game. And I am talking about our beautiful protagonist, Ellie. Once an innocent girl who killed mushroom zombies, she is now a grown-up woman with dreams and a strong moral compass. But after Joel's death, oh my god, she goes nuts. After losing her father figure, she has a mission that will take her across the country to unleash all the rats who took him from her. But remember, Joel kinda deserved what he got. I won't go too deep into that. She succeeds in her quest, taking lives in the most gruesome ways possible. And when we finally reach the responsible individual, Abby, the most masculine woman I ever seen in my life, we get this. What the actual DLC are we watching? Girl, you killed a bunch of people, left a trail of blood behind you, and now you realize this is bad. What's wrong with you? Neil, I don't know what you were smoking when you greenlight this, but come on, what kind of morally twisted drink is this?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Oh, Dovahkiin, you are something else. You are supposed to be the hero of this game, the one to stop Alduin, the War Eater, the most unimportant villain ever, by the way. I honestly don't even think about him when someone mentions Skyrim. But you know what I do remember? All the atrocities I committed. Oh dear god, I am a monster! When I played this game back in 2011, yes, I am old, really old, I did what any normal player would do. Complete missions, save the world, and commit genocide in all the bandit camps I could find. A normal person who isn't as messed up as I am will say something like, dude, it's just a game, you are the good guy, you are a hero. No, you are not. You are a weapon, a nuclear bomb capable of unleashing half of Tamriel population in one playthrough. And I am not joking, if you want money, just kill bandits. If you are a mage, it's even better. With one spell, you will have a minion who maybe once had hopes and dreams and even a family, but now he's just your mid-shield, until someone else takes his place. And remember, you are the hero. The game sometimes portrays you as a saint, with great morals and corny crap like that. But deep down, you are a murderer, a thief, and a slaver. And that's only talking about morality. If we look at how the game functions, a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. You can be a warrior and still become the archmage without knowing a single spell. That means if you are slow, heavy, and fat, there's no fat people in Skyrim, by the way, that won't stop you from being the greatest thief in Old Unreal. If we apply this logic to real life, we could be all millionaires without a penny in our bank account. And as a broke YouTuber myself, I know that that doesn't make sense. We all know this iconic, dark and sexy bastard. We know his moral compass, his ideology about crime. Batman doesn't kill, he will break every bone in your body, but he won't kill you. But in all his games, oh my god, those punches, how can someone survive that? You could die from those punches, but yeah, we will ignore this and pretend we're going easy on those guys, just for the sake of the plot. And don't forget that in Batman Arkham Knight you can use the Batmobile. It has what looks like guns, but luckily they fire rubber bullets that could pierce your skull easily if you move in the wrong way. Who thought it was a good idea? And well, my sexy friend, be healthy, eat well, and I will see you in your dreams.